What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Film Vert. Before we start the video, please consider subscribing, and while you're at it, ring the notification bell as well. That way you won't miss any of our videos. Now guys, let's talk about one of your favorite TV stars from the classic reality show Gold Rush. We're talking, of course, about Fred Dodge, gold expert and miner extraordinaire. Although only being involved in a minor capacity in the first 2 seasons, Fred became one of the most adored members of the show's primary cast in later seasons, and has been a constant ever since. His work consists of being a businessman, engineering designer, a gold digger, and a reality TV actor on the famous Discovery Channel show Gold Rush. If some of you have been living under some rock like the ones featured in the show, here's a background of the kind of show Gold Rush is. The show follows a group of people who are at desperate times having lost their jobs, as they bet it all on some savings and try to become gold miners across many locations in the world, but mostly centered around Alaska. These desperate times, interesting locations and subjects, and above all the involvement of gold, made the show an instant classic, and it can be seen by the fact that it has lasted for 11 seasons as of this year. Now, seeing as all of the cast had practically zero experience, they had to call in some people previously experienced with the honestly complicated business of gold mining, and that's where Fred was brought in. First appearing to help the Hoffman's team in the first season, he became a permanent by the third one, and the rest, they say, is history, as he has been one of the most successful miners in the show's decade-long history. However, being Fred, he generally keeps pretty quiet about his private life and family on the show, and so not many fans might be aware of his background and home life, so we're gonna shed some light into how he got to be as successful as he is. Born Freddie Eugene Dodge in Colorado on 30th December 1966, Freddie turns 55 this year. He grew up on his grandparents' ranch. Freddie had a childhood surrounded by the Colorado wilds. Part of the reason why he and his brother Derek, who's a decade older, got into the mining business. But he wasn't always going to be a member of a TV show. Instead, he was content living his own life, very well established as a local businessman and miner for years until some unexpected turn of events made him into a TV star. Quite something, isn't it? Being involved in the heavy machinery business as a part of the MSI mining equipment, he made more than a small impact as a recurring character throughout seasons 1 and 2, as part of the Hoffman crew, so much so that he was made permanent in season 3, being a vital part of why the crew was so successful. His design ingenuity even led to him making the big red wash plant for his team, and more success followed after that, as by season 4's time, he was given his own team with his older brother Derek, competing independently and being rather successful. The next season saw even greater success, with him rejoining the Hoffman crew and finding 4,000 ounces of gold. The story continues on and off for the next few seasons, with him being an on-off member of the Hoffman crew and sometimes mining alone. Earlier this year, fans were extremely excited as Fred finally got the recognition he deserved. Yes guys, the Gold Guru finally got permission to host his very own spin-off show, called Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue, in which he helps struggling miners come back into business by using his expertise. Now guys, the series premiered earlier this year, and this has led many fans to ask the question, what's he doing now? Well, according to many rumors, Freddy has every intention of continuing his journey and career as a miner, and has been seen moving west in search of new places to look for gold along with his partner Juan Ibarra. However, guys, with the pandemic situation raging on, we can't really be sure when they'll be back to creating more content, as he has more than a few times stated that he and his crew haven't ventured into work during quarantine. I guess we'll just have to stay tuned for any news. Now guys, there is the question of how much does Freddy Dodge earn, and according to most estimates, his earnings are from the show, with a similar part coming from his business, and with him having received bonuses of thousands of dollars for his work, it's no surprise that Fred Dodge has a net worth of $500,000. That's right, it's not for no reason that gold is considered so special. With that done guys, it's time to end today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below, and I'll see you in the next one.